Hey Brats, we're back with another episode of Brat Chat. I'm Breeze, this is Sam Tree, and we're Fyre Byrd, and this is our podcast where you send us in topics and we just talk at random about all the topics that you send in. There's like 50,000 of you now sending in topics on the hour. I was going to say on the daily, but it's on the hour.
Yeah, it's hourly.
It's now going into every half hour, now sneaking into the minutes. You guys are sending us in the topics. So it's getting harder and harder to choose like what topics to pick. But I feel like we picked some good ones this week. We talk about relationships, the ideal relationship or person.
Well, who you simp over, right?
What we like the simp over, which I guess means you get giddy over. They do.
I still
the way they
don't really know.
I don't know. But anyway, some of the brats called in, which was so nice of them. That's great, because I said let's lift the standard for the questions, and you guys are like, we're going to send in voice memos, which is great. But
which is really cool.
Anyway, I hope you enjoy the episode. Bye.
Nothing like a shot first thing in the morning.
I know. That was a pretty funny joke that you told me just then.
Oh, thank you.
You go to me. Do you want me to tell them?
No.
Can I though? Can I please? Please. Okay, so you said, do you want to hear a funny joke? And I said yes, and you said me.
I said my life.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I made that up. I made that up all by myself. I did not go on. I did not just see it on Twitter. I made it up all by myself.
Okay. I believe you.
Thank you. You should believe me. Were you there when I was on Twitter? Don't think so.
I'm not on Twitter. I'm only on Instagram.
Exactly.
We've
so you wouldn't even know.
A few times.
You wouldn't even know if I really stole it from Twitter or if I made it up by myself. So
why'd you wink?
I don't. What do you mean?
Like, why would you wink? Like, I didn't steal it from Twitter. Wink, and then kept going.
If we backtrack the tape, I think you'll find that I winked twice because I said it after.
Why'd you wink?
Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I was live streaming on Twitch.
So when your eye twitches, does that mean you're dying or you're maybe dehydrated?
Well, we have a friend that actually just asked us that question.
I know, that's why I'm asking you, because literally she just said that before we started.
Yeah, I know.
Are we going to work it out, or
can we? Well, okay. The options she gave us were pretty serious. It's either, but the thing is,
because we founded psychology, I think we could probably work.
Well, you are a doctor, so
yeah, we are doctors. Philosophers, doctors,
and I trust you. Yeah,
artists, writers,
storytellers, filmmakers, doctors,
man, the
PhD
list just
owners.
Keeps going on. Like, wow.
I'm actually a relationship coach now too.
Oh yes, that's
on TikTok.
Right.
We're TikTokers. We are influencers.
Influencers. That's right.
We're influencers. And you know what? We're not just influencers that try to like take things from people. We don't just be like, hey guy, we're not just like product pushers.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
We're not pushers.
Have we ever tried to sell you anything?
Just our merch. Buy it at firebirdband.com. That's it. Or is it firebirdmusic.com? I think it's music now, isn't it? I can't freaking remember. These freaking fricks websites people changed our domain because the way anyway.
Look, the moral of the whole situation is we don't push nothing on you.
No, okay? But what I've decided that we do now is we want to invest in you.
Yes.
Instead of you invest in us. Because even though, like, obviously you're going to invest in us because you love us. I mean, look, you're watching this.
Like, you followed our page.
You're watching
this.
You and 50,000 others.
So, yeah, obviously,
religiously,
that's love.
Shout out to Gal Gadot. I figured it out.
It is that.
I learnt a thing or two about Gal Gadot.
That's pretty humbling to be like at the level you're at and to still be like willing to learn.
I was going to say that, but I'm glad you said it instead. But the thing is, we don't just like push things as influencers. I think it's better to be an influencer mentor and like teaching other people and like giving back to other people. So, you know, I just like help people with their Instagram. Well, you give good to get good. Like, yeah, exactly. And
I mean, first rule of life.
First rule of life is give good, get good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like help people out. make sure that like Instagram captions are all good, or like if they have like questions about stuff, I just like give them the answer. And sometimes I test them and I make up an answer that's completely false, and I see if they ask me about that or not.
Oh.
No one ever asks me anything because everything I say is true.
Well,
everything is right. What that comes out of my mouth,
well,
all
I mean,
of it's
yeah,
right.
I mean, if it's your truth, then it's true.
All of my truths are true.
Exactly, because it's yours.
Yeah.
You own that truth.
Yeah. And then if I find out that it was incorrect, well, I just say, yeah, but at the time it was true. And now, just because of how time has worked and life's gone on, it's now false just because of something else that happened.
Yeah.
Yep. Or, yeah, it's just not true anymore. Like, I'm not in that moment anymore.
Yeah.
So me currently, in that moment, it wouldn't be true because I'm just too different.
Right.
Yeah. I'm never the same person after 60 seconds.
I'm constantly evolving and changing. That's my journey. And if you can't keep up, well, maybe you're not meant to be part of my journey at that moment. Like that chunk of 60 seconds.
Yeah.
You weren't meant to be there.
Get out of my 60-second lifestyle if you can't deal with it.
But the next 60 seconds,
maybe you could
be part of it. Like
maybe.
you could be in that journey, but then you could clock out the next 60 seconds. Like,
I clock out.
This is how life is.
I'm a
This
clocker.
is how it works. It's very reactional to a situation. It's all run by emotions, bro. Like, it's so simple to figure out. It's hard to fathom why people don't understand that life is all about reacting to your emotions.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I thought it was about reacting with your emotions.
No, it's two.
Oh.
So in this 60 seconds, I love you.
Yeah,
right?
but in the next 60 seconds.
But like you could say something in this 60 seconds that makes in the next 60 seconds of my journey where I like really despise you. And that's right, because that's me. That's my truth.
Yeah.
You can't argue with that.
Everybody is a fake. Everybody is a fake. Everybody is a fake. Everybody.
Okay, so what is on the books for today's episode?
Well, we've had some questions sent in. We asked for topics. But
flooded. DMs were flooded.
But there was one particular question where I was like, I think we could use our influence to help this person.
Yes, because I am a relationship coach on TikTok.
Yes, it has to do with relationships, and we're all about helping people with their love life because
100%.
we want to give good to get good, right?
Yeah, 100%. Give good, get good.
All I'm saying is we also, because we want to invest in other people, we kind of wanted to hear what the Bratty family had to say if we asked them this question. So we wanted to ask the question right back. So this is the question.
You got the question right.
I do have the questions. Okay. So the question is...
I've got the answers. Literally in my head and also on this device.
Okay, cool. So the question is, what makes each of you simp when it comes to people you're attracted to? So I guess like we can answer first.
Yeah? Okay.
Because like we have the most knowledge and he asked us, so he's kind of like really wants to know what we have to say. But because like we're good people, we want to hear what other people have to say.
Yeah.
So
also my relationship coach mind is
really ticking
racing right now because you said it was a he that asked. So I'm really feeling like he's asking us because he's either unsure about somebody that he likes or he wants to make sure he's not like weird about who he likes. Those are just the two things that popped into my head straight away. And
that's usually the big two.
Yeah, I think that's like the big fat two right there.
Big fat two.
That's what in relationship in the relationship field where we 100%. Judge other people's relationships.
Yes.
That's what we call the big fat two.
Well, that's what we're doing right now.
100%. And we're going to be open about our relationship stuff. So what makes
you simp over someone that you're like attracted to?
Well, I would actually like to say ladies first and you can answer first.
Why do I have to answer first?
Because something that I know some people simp over is someone being a gentleman. So I'd like to say ladies first.
Okay. But okay. So I guess what I really simp over when it comes to someone is loyalty.
You're a simp for loyalty.
Love loyalty.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
But also, they can do them, but the loyalty.
Yeah.
It's the loyalty for me.
It's the loyalty. Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
I think that's like very rare and unique.
It is very
but
rare.
also
It
very
is very
common.
rare. Like it's
Very
not. It's so
common.
rare that like it's not something that you would want to ruin if you like kind of came across it.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what I mean?
It's a rare thing, but it's a common desire, but it's a
Yes.
very rare outcome.
Yes. Like people want the loyalty, but they
Yeah.
might not
But
necessarily
not everyone wants to
be the
Be
loyalty.
the loyalty. Not everyone
Yeah.
wants to be the loyalty.
So-
They just want to take the loyalty.
Exactly. So be the loyalty, don't take the loyalty. You know what I mean?
But I think be and take.
Be and take.
Because give good, get
100%.
good. If you want, but here's the thing: if you want the loyalty, you probably should be giving the loyalty. Because give
Probably.
good, get good.
But-
Give loyalty, get loyalty.
Yes.
You can
true.
you can make that hashtag anything.
Yeah, true. But that's for me. Like I really love.
Yeah, that's for you. That's literally just for you.
Loyal people, like no matter where you're at in life, like your darkest moment, and they're there. They're like, I'm
Hey.
going to remain loyal.
They're like, hey, what's up? I'm right here.
Exactly. And that's sometimes all you need to hear, right? Like when your mind
Yeah.
is like really fuzzy
Yeah, you're just
and you just can't like cope with everything, or maybe like so many things are stacking on each other and you're like, is this ever going to end? Like it's bad news after bad news after bad news. Like everyone has those moments. And sometimes you just want someone to be like, hey, I know what you're going through. I'm here. And like, that's it. That's it. That's loyalty for me.
That's good. That's a good thing to be a simp
Yeah.
for.
Exactly.
I was going to say titties, but now I think I should say something way smarter.
Well, that too.
Okay, so we got some answers from the Brats.
Yeah. Again.
And I'm going to play from Auntie Brooke first. This is a...
Okay.
This is, Brooke is our auntie. She actually is
Well,
also...
if
Here's a
you're-
little backstory
look,
on...
Here's the thing. If you're in the Bratty family,
You know who Auntie Brooke is.
you know who Auntie Brooke is, and you are in the family, so you get family names.
That's true.
So you're in
So-
the family, you get the family names.
But I think Auntie Brooke is probably the only brat that has a family name. Because I don't call you Sister Breeze, and no one calls me Brother
that's
Sam
borderline
Trey.
like cult like, but you're in the
Yeah,
family.
but you're
Like,
in the
you might not
fam-
get
like,
the family name, but
We're not a
you're in
cult
the family.
at all.
Maybe someday, but
I don't think so. I don't think we ever want to be a cult. We want to be a community.
that's true.
And-
With a set of ideas that we
Yeah.
all align to and abide by.
Yeah,
That's preferably
definitely.
That's
but
where the goal
it's not
is.
a set of any ideas. It's probably more a set of our ideas.
100%.
Because we know what's good for the brats.
Well, I mean,
just
yeah.
saying. Because
Well,
what they
they're
want to do is
asking
good
us
for the
questions,
brats.
so-
What the brats
So
want to do is what's good for the brats.
I'm really excited to see what
Okay,
Auntie
so
Brooke
yeah,
has
Auntie
to say.
Auntie Brooke is saying this,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and make this really smooth because
Okay.
Villain's got a day off today, so I've got to do some of his stuff.
Oh, jeez. We're giving him days off now.
Well, I'm saying day
like
off, but
we
he actually
have no days off.
he actually was getting some more limoncello for me, and he had to go down the mountain. He broke his leg. He's still there. I said, look, I'll come get you right after we record Brat Chat.
Hey, it's Annie Brooke here. I refuse to use the word simp,
You use
but I am very soft for people that have genuine loving friendships, which is why, of course, I love the Brats so much.
That like made me cry.
Wholesome.
Yeah, that's wholesome.
That's
But
why Auntie Brooke's got a nickname, everybody.
That's because she is the number one auntie in the family.
Yep.
And
she's also...
that is 100% true. What she
I
said there.
agree.
Just
I agree 100% with that.
genuine loving friendships.
Genuine loving friendships.
Isn't that what we all want?
That's what I also simp for on top of what I said before.
Yeah. Titties and,
And
genuine, loving
loving
friendships.
friendships.
And loyalty.
That's very
All right.
close. I
We're
think
creating a type. We're
That is
creating a
very
type right
similar
now.
to the loyalty thing.
That's true
Because I think part of
Yeah.
a genuine love for somebody is
Yes.
that ride or die attitude, that loyalty.
yeah.
So,
Well, it also depends what part of the journey you're on too. I think that's a main factor.
well, yeah, it's going to chop and change every day.
Yeah, which
'Cause,
is
fine.
fine,
Every
you
60
know.
seconds, we're not
Everyone
the same
has their
person.
perspective on how things are. That's fine.
Yeah, every 60 seconds goes by and we're
Yeah.
kind of different.
You're loyal, you're not loyal. You're genuine, you're not genuine. You're loving, you're not
But
loving.
I think just always try to stay you in those.
well, yeah,
in
you
those
got to be
moments.
centered, but sometimes you're going to flip flop, which is fine. That's a part of being centered.
Yeah, but if that's what you do, then that's so you.
Exactly.
So,
It's
you
so
know,
you.
It's so you. All right, here's another.
If part of your give good is to flip flop your loyalty to get good, 100%. Just go for it.
I like calling that flip flop attitude ticky tacky.
Yeah, that ticky tacky, like that song. Little houses on the hillside, little houses in the avenue, little house. No, little boxes. Yeah. Dub over that.
Ticky
Yeah, ticky tacky.
I just like the ticky tacky
the
bit.
same. I love that show.
Yeah.
Weeds.
Ticky tacky. I call it the ticky tacky drug show.
I just sang like that whole verse completely
All
wrong.
of it was wrong,
but it was confidence.
But that's so what you do, though. You
Yeah.
always get the words wrong. All right, here's another one, and
Okay.
this is from King Kurt,
yes.
who also has a nickname because he showed his loyalty to the Brats by getting that double X tattooed on him.
He is the only brat we're aware of that has a Fyre Byrd tattoo.
Yes.
We don't even have a Fyre
We
Byrd
don't
tattoo.
even have one. We're planning a really
We're not
good
even
one,
that loyal.
but, you know.
We're planning one though.
I'm pretty loyal. I got bratty underpants, so that's pretty loyal.
Oh, I got bratty crop.
There you go.
Anyway,
Can't see it. All right, here's another one.
maybe in 60 seconds you will.
Maybe in 60 seconds we'll see it. I mean, we do want to get some more views on this thing, so we might have to. All right, here's another one from King Kurt. He's saying this.
I was thinking about it and I figured out that what I simp for in a girl is basically if you look at them and think they should be at a pop punk concert right now, that's it. Either that or a barista.
Okay, so a
That's-
punk
that's
concert
very-
girl
yes.
or a barista?
You know, that are two beautiful qualities to
I think
have in a
it's the
person.
barista for me.
The barista, you know, I was kind
I'm
of
a big-
leaning.
I don't know.
I heard
I don't know
pop
if you know
punk-
this about me, but
I
I'm
heard-
a really big coffee guy.
Yeah, I heard pop punk and I was like, yeah, that's actually true because everyone at a pop punk concert is 100% the dopest people.
Yeah.
But then a barista though.
I mean, not the dopest.
A
but
barista
pretty dope.
though.
But a barista though.
Man, imagine all the coffees be like, babe,
For real.
babe, I feel like a coffee. And they're like,
Hey, do you love me?
Here you go. Imagine that.
Hey, babe, do you love me? That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I want to hear.
There you go.
And then I also want to hear the Mr. Black being opened.
I don't even want to hear, yes, I love you. I just want to hear the.
Yeah, because that's how you would say that you love me.
They're
is
my
by-
making
is by,
coughing noises.
Hey, babe, do you love me? And then you just hear the coffee grinder and you go, she does love me. Or he does love me.
She loves me. She loves me not. Oh, I smell coffee.
She does love me. That's amazing. All right. Now, okay, here's a big thing. I got one more answer that we picked
Okay.
out of the 50,000 we just chose.
I listened to all of them too. There were some
And-
great ones in there, but these ones were like, you know, they touched my heart.
Yeah, these ones were probably the most wholesome.
Yeah.
But we got another one, and this is actually like the first time. This is a big thing. This is like one of the first international Brat questions
not.
coming in. No.
We get-
This is the first international Brat voice message
get-
we've ever put on Brat Chat.
Okay, well, we've ever put. Yeah, but we get them all the time.
We get them heaps, but none of them are good because most of the time I don't understand what they're saying because we don't speak the same kind of English. And, you know,
That's
it's
true.
just
Australian
like-
English is very different to English or
and
American English or Canadian English.
But it's
you
very
know,
close to Canadian English.
That's very true.
Because Canadians sound like Americans, but then they'll say like one or two words where you're just like, that's something different. But I like the Canadian accent
Okay.
a lot, actually. All right, but here is another brat from Canada, and this is her answer.
Okay, I'm
I
excited.
say I would simp over a person who treats me better than I deserve to be treated, but also someone who just treats me how I should be treated, because lots of people haven't treated me very well, and I didn't really realize that. But then it's like, why don't I like this person back? Or why don't I feel like there's a connection? It's like maybe because they aren't treating me as well as they should be. Just good people, sweet people, people who like make an effort and want to see you and want to hang out with you. Also, they have to be cute and not like hot or sexy or like, damn boy, like cute, like, aw. But also they could be sexy, but just like the way they talk and like the way they compliment you makes you be like, so cute. And like when you tell your friends, I feel like that's a big thing. Like someone who, if I said to you or one of my friends, like, he said this to me, then, like, for you to be like, oh my God, like, that's what I want too. Because I want friends to, like, validate that, because I've had a lot of friends who have been like, you need to be with someone better. He's not treating you properly, even if I feel like he is. Friends' validation over someone is a big thing for me to simp over them.
You know, that is a very true thing. Like, I think your friends or your good friends are telling you, like, this person isn't treating you properly. Like, I think that's a very brave thing to do, to kind of, like, be like, hey, that person isn't treating you right. Like, they're giving good, but, you know,
Well, they're actually
not giving good.
They're trying to get
They're
good
just trying to
without
get
giving
good first. They're not giving good first.
They're not giving anything. They're not giving good, and they're expecting to get good, and that's not how life works.
But that made me, like, really sad to hear that she's had a lot of, like, people, she said, that haven't treated her properly. Like, didn't make an effort.
That is
and
really
all
sad. Because
That's
that
really
sucks.
sad. Like, where are these people?
Well,
we need to find them and send them somewhere else. Be like, go treat all you people that like to treat people that way. You can treat each other like that.
yeah.
And then
that
all the like good
sucks.
people, you come over here and treat all the good people how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like a treat people how you want to be treated thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it is cool. It's a weird concept because it's like, it's not really like inward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more outward. It's more like looking at the other person first type thing instead of looking at yourself first type thing. Like, instead of being like, they should treat me a certain way and then I'll treat them that way, it's more like, I'm going to treat them this way and then maybe they'll treat me that way. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a bit backwards.
It's a little bit backwards.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know if I 100% agree with it, but
It is.
I might have to contemplate on it a little bit more.
It seems like a kind of a give good, get good,
Yeah.
but it's not.
It's kind of
It's
like...
not as direct as a give good, get good because it's leaving it out. Because give good,
Yeah.
get good is very clear. Give good and you'll get good.
Yeah. This is
But
more
this
like a
other
give
thing
good
is more of a
and
give good,
maybe get good.
It's almost like a give good regardless, which I think is very scary.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
true.
if I really
don't
like
know.
it.
Yeah.
But
But I also like how she
I respect
said
that.
people that make effort, like I feel like
Effort
that's definitely
is king or queen.
on the top. So I feel like we kind of have designed the ideal person in the Bratty family. Like they're loyal, genuine, sexy, great
This kinda
titties.
sounds like they're us. I feel like the Brats are just simping over us.
Actually, I want to show
Yeah.
someone, I don't know who,
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is scary.
but someone has sent this to the mountain.
Someone sent something to
And it
Mount
had my
Fame.
name on it.
I have a lot
And
of
it's
questions.
a t-shirt of animal, if you
Can
hold
you-
the other
can you-
side.
Oh, sorry. I was like, open it up and show, but like,
Someone
we allowed
sent
to show this?
I don't know. I don't know
is
who.
Disney going to sue us?
I don't care.
Do you know what? Disney hates people.
Sydney, wait, Disney, well, Sydney too, but Disney.
Disney sucks. They're motherfuckers. And
Who sent this?
Disney- what if sent it
no,
to you?
like honestly,
Wait, oh my gosh, what if it was a gift from and
what
we're
if it
just
was?
saying
Was
that
it?
they're-
Oh, was this her like
Godot.
trying? Godot, sorry.
Remember? With a
Was
hard
this from
T.
you? I don't know, but I love it.
I know who sent it.
What? Is it Marsden?
James Marsden.
Why didn't that come to my mind?
Obviously, James Marsden sent it to you.
Not you.
No,
So
I
I'm
got
the
something
best
else.
friend.
Don't make things better, just tell me better lies. Everybody is a fake. Everybody is a fake. Everybody is a fake. Everybody.
All right, and that's that.
That is that.
Thanks so much, Brats, for tuning in to this episode of Brat Chat with Fyre Byrd, the Fame Edition. How about those simps, huh?
Yep.
They love us.
Yeah.
I knew they would simp over us.
Like
when that
what-
question was asked, and then we were like, look, guys, this is a question we got. How about you guys chime in for some of this
Yeah,
because
we're
we
like,
want to make
these
this
are so wholesome.
inclusive.
These answers, like, wow.
When we said, let's make this inclusive, who do you simp over? In my head, I was
They
just
just
like,
said-
they're going to describe us. I know it.
Oh, you knew that was going to happen?
I
didn't
think
know.
I actually bet you I manifested that.
Maybe. Jeez.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Brat Chat. we have the standard raised from good questions to voice memos. What's next?
Don't know. I'm so excited to see what happens. Bachi bachi.
I simp over the Brats because they smash guitars.
What?